Hey guys, we're back for another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into our video, honey. Everything said in this video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's get into this good pop in. Let's go. All right, let's get into the first topic. Shannon Sharpe update, you guys. Shannon Sharpe update. Let's get into it. We've been talking about him all week. Shannon. I'm about tired of talking about him too. All right. So it says that Shannon Sharpe is accused of sexual assault by his ex-girlfriend in a resurfaced 2023 lawsuit where Shannon allegedly threatened to destroy her if she ever came forward. Said that the woman had a restraining order in 2010, but she dropped it out of fear. So he was able to intimidate her to be quiet and not expose him. Okay, so let's put it up so y'all can see who this Becky is, honey. Let's get this Becky on the screen, girl. He is crazy. Shannon is crazy. Shannon got some Ike Turner in him, y'all. Oh, he got some Ike Turner up in him. Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. So this is a 2023 resurfaced lawsuit where this woman is speaking out. So it says that things are getting worse with Shannon Sharpe on top of the recent lawsuits that he's facing from an OnlyFans model who claims that he sexually assaulted her multiple times during their 2-year relationship. Shannon has quietly been facing another lawsuit from a 2023 lawsuit filed by Michelle. That's the Michelle, okay? Evans, his former girlfriend, who claims that Shannon sexually assaulted her in 2010 during their decade-long relationship. So this is the old Michelle, that's her. Now, according to page 6, shout out to Neighborhood Talk as well, Michelle Evans claims that she and Shannon Sharpe dated for 10 years before he became abusive in 2010. Now, she alleges that back then that she and Shannon got into an argument about his infidelity. Then Shannon allegedly proceeded to forcefully subdue her, compelling her to her knees and subsequently engaging in non-consensual the oral of the penetration. Okay, said that the lawsuit states. Now, Shannon also allegedly maneuvered her onto the bed and achieved non-consensual vaginal, they're saying the penetration, while all the while proclaiming his intent to make it so that no other man would want her. He is fucking crazy, y'all. This is what it said. It says, then Michelle claims that when she wanted to expose what he did to her, Shannon allegedly threatened to destroy her life. Says that he levied threats of ruin, declaring that any attempt on my part to disclose his transgressions would be met with a comprehensive campaign to use everyone I know to destroy you, the lawsuit claims. Now, they said that in 2010 that she filed a restraining order against Shannon, but eventually dropped it out of fear for her safety. That's crazy. Says that I had a basement floor apartment with a door leading out to the sidewalk, so I was right there, vulnerable, and somebody came up to my door and said, shut up effing biatch, okay? Says, and I ran and dropped it right then because I had a child at home with me at the time, and having someone come into my door with her there was scary to her, is what she's trying to say. Says that Michelle says she's telling that to the U.S. Sun. So it says in 2023, she filed a lawsuit against Shannon for defamation, libel, and slander, claiming that Shannon continued to bash her name after the fact. Okay, so as you guys can see, Shannon has had this running with this old Michelle person, but it's looking like they may have had most recent, well, was it last year? I want to say November or so, where the video came out where he allegedly went live, where he and Michelle were having an sexual encounter, and he was calling her name. Whatever she was doing to him, she was doing good, because he was in a very vulnerable situation where he's saying he mistakenly hit live on his IG, and you could hear the audio of the two of them making out. Okay, so yeah, that's the Michelle. That's the old Michelle. Her. All right, and she's saying that he pretty much R-worded her and made her do some very egregious things against her will, and then threatened her if she decided to come forward. So that is her. Let's move on. Nigga is crazy. So we got an update. We got an update on Gilbert Arenas' son. Okay. Alijah Arenas. So we talked about him this morning, the terrible accident that he had with the cyber truck. So let's get into that, because there is an update on that. I told you guys he was in a coma. He had to be in a coma. So that says that God is good, honey. Alijah Arenas is out of a coma and making significant progress after the fiery car crash. Okay. Thank the Lord. So they said, here's some positive news for concerned supporters and fans of the Arenas family. Gilbert Arenas and Laura Govan's son, Alijah, is officially out of his coma and is making great progress after that terrifying Cybertruck crash earlier this week. It goes on to say that a rep for the family told TMZ, shout out to them and shout out to Hollywood Unlocked, that the 18-year-old's development has been remarkable and hopeful. Although Alijah is still intubated, says that the rep reveals that he was able to open his eyes and even wrote on a piece of paper to ask if anyone else was hurt in the car crash. Now it says, as we previously reported, the frightened crash happened just outside his home in LA, San Fernando Valley. Why can't I say that name? San Fernando Valley, around 5 a.m. Now, witness video shows his Cybertruck completely engulfed in flames. Water from a nearby fire hydrant flooded the streets, and I have the video. I'm going to show it again, mixing with the flames and smoke. So he had a lot of smoke inhalation in said accident that caused him to have to be intubated and be in a coma because of that. Y'all, you guys saw him laying on the ground because they had to pull him from the wreckage. He was still in the car once people got there to kind of help him out before the paramedics. So let's get into it. That is him with his dad, Gilbert Arenas, and that's Alijah Arenas. All right, that is his mother, Laura Govan. All right, she looks just like he got that Govan nose job because they've all had to get their nose job. All right, she says, Laura Govan says that I need all of your effing prayers. Okay, a lot of people had stuff to say about how she worded that, how she's asking for prayer and putting the F-bomb in there, but you know, I don't know. I'm not judging, okay? I'm a mom, so I know, child, I would be frantic if something were to happen to mine. So let's get into the video where I showed you guys earlier. We're going to show you, for those of you who did not get to see my video from this morning. Hold on. All right, let's share. For those of you that did not get to see it, this is the accident. It's not no blood or anything like that, okay? So trigger warning. There's no blood or anything. It's just showing the actual crash. So it says that Alijah rolled onto the ground in a huge puddle of water just moments after he was ripped from the burning Tesla Cybertruck. It appears that his Cybertruck ran into like a tree and it went into flames, but then he also hit a fire hydrant, which was spewing water all over the place. To be honest,
is somebody in there? Oh, God.
That's Alijah right here. Okay, they were able to get him out.
This is bro. Really? It's okay. Wake up.
I wonder why they don't get him out of the water and move him back from there. If that's on fire, what if it explodes? He's going to get the impact. I think they should have moved him further back.
Wake up quick. Get him up. Get up, bro. Come on. Get up.
As you guys can see, his Tesla was totaled, okay? That's the video. All right, so that's all we're going to watch of that because we saw it this morning. Let's move on. All right, so prayers up. Let's continue to pray for him as he is recovering from this said accident. All right, Karlie Redd from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. There's some updates on her. Let's get into that. You guys know she was recently arrested for burglary for going into her now ex-husband's home after they had a physical altercation. You guys know he punched her in the face after they had a verbal exchange, and he decided to leave the house after staying out all night. She, I guess, thought that he was maybe cheating on her, but anyway, she approached him in conversation aggressively, according to him, and he wound up punching her in the face, at which she then later called the police on him, getting him arrested. He decided then to file for divorce. As he did that, she decided to go into his home unannounced, and he called the police on her, getting her arrested for burglary. All right, so let's get into this. They're talking about her attorney. Says Karlie Redd and her attorney released a statement following the burglary arrest. Let's go.
Donald Trump's attorney, Steve Sadow, is now representing Redd. Karlie Redd, whose legal name is Karli Lewis, was arrested this week, and according to court documents, she was charged with burglary in the first degree. She was accused of entering a private home without permission and taking several personal items. Well, in a statement, Mr. Sadow said in part, as everyone knows, Karli and her husband are in the midst of a divorce proceeding, and her husband has previously been charged in Fulton County with family violence battery against her. I am very confident Karli's case will be resolved favorably. Charge. 11 Alive has confirmed.
That's her mugshot here where my mouse is moving. Okay. That is her mugshot. It says that Karlie Redd then says, thank you for all of your prayers, support, concern in my DMs and text messages. Love y'all. As everyone knows, Karli and her husband are in the midst of a divorce proceedings, and her husband has previously been charged in Fulton County with family violence battery against her. As I told y'all, he punched her in the face. Now, I am confident that Karli's case will be resolved favorably. That's what they're saying here. That's her attorney saying that. All right. So this is Karli thanking everyone for their prayers and support. I want her to stop with all the facial surgeries and injections and all of that. Karli used to be beautiful. Like, she needed no surgery. I'm not sure why she decided to do that. But Karli, if you look at old pictures of Karli before she had any surgeries done, she was beautiful. Like, she was very beautiful. She did not need to touch her face. But you guys can see she's got the duck lips now, and her face looks a little warped a little bit. She looks crazy as hell. Look at the mugshot. Like she's getting some cheek injections or implants or something. I'm not sure, but something's different because she looks crazy as hell. All right. She's had several things done. All right. So as you guys can see here again, Karlie Redd mugshot from her burglary arrest surfaces. All right. This is the charge for Karli, where she was booked on 4/22 of 2025, 7:40 a.m. She was released on the same day at 8:38 a.m. All right. Address Atlanta, Georgia, black female, 123 pounds. I don't know why I thought she was a little bit bigger than that, but go off. So that's Karli Lewis. All right. And that's the booking information for that. That's her husband, because they're still married. They're in the middle of a divorce. He has to pay her $18,000 in support, which was ordered by spousal support, which is what the judge ordered him to pay her after they decided to do a separation while they're waiting for their divorce. So he's paying her $18,000 a month, and he's pissed about that. So that's heightened the situation as well. Okay. I'm not sure why she went to his house after he done punched her in the face. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. It could have been worse, especially if you tap in his pockets like that per month. That's going to just only make him blow up even more. So it's given who can get to the phone fast enough to call the police on the other, because they're bitter and they're mad at the other. So this is a sad situation. All right. As you guys can see, here's her charges. She did bond out, okay, for a cash surety bond in the DeKalb County jail. All right. So that's it, honey. That is it on Karli. Prayers to them, child. Get far away from him. If he putting hands on you, baby, it's going to get worse. All right. Learn the signs and know the red flags, women. We keep talking about it. That's a sad situation. I hate to know that any woman's with a man that draw his fist back and punch her in the face. That's some fuck nigga shit right there. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch my mouth, but that's exactly what that is. All right. So, yes, let's move on. 50-year-old Little Kim, you guys, is getting called out by her 25-year-old former boyfriend and artist named Tayy Brown. All right. Now, I'm not sure why why are these women out here? I don't know, child. She's trying to be a little cougar, but she's 50 and she's dating this little 25-year-old former boyfriend who also was trying to be an artist as well. Okay. I feel like more so he was dating her, trying to be with her just so he can get into the industry. But said that his name is Tayy Brown, and says that claims that she's holding his music apparently after he baby on her. I'm not sure what that is. Said that I never wanted to take it here, but I'm sick. So he's mad that Little Kim is holding his music, and now he is airing her out. Let's go.
This supposed to be about business. Everything's supposed to be about business. We're supposed to admire each other as artists, right? And this the reason. And this the reason why you mad at me, bro. And I came out with a beautiful blessing baby boy. Huh? Do all of that to me? Mind you, there's some shit I'd never say to Kim, because There's a line I won't cross. I'll be honest, but I'll never cross that line. You niggas known her for years. For years. Ain't never said shit. You this supposed to be about business. Bro, she fucking signed me. Some shit went wrong that she didn't like that had nothing to do with the music. I never disrespected her. No way in terms of business. I signed the contract. My lawyer told me not to sign the contract. I still signed the contract because I trusted her. And I was like, fuck it. And then shit went wrong. She stopped communicating with me. And then a couple months later, I'm like, okay, well, it ain't gonna stop me from dropping music. I'm an artist. I want to drop music. And then no communication. Now she want to take my music down, bro? Fuck out of here. Bro, she fucking signed me. Some shit went wrong that she didn't like that had nothing to do with. All she had to do was reach out to me, be like, yo, you shouldn't be dropping music. And then I get my lawyer and we figure out how to end the contract. I didn't give a fuck if she had fucking 65% of my shit. I don't care. That's fine. If my shit blew up one day and I had to owe her some money, I don't care. I give it to her. I got nothing but love for shorty. That's it. What the fuck did I do to anybody, bro? In real life, what we talking about? All she had to do was reach out to me, be like, yo, you shouldn't be dropping music. And then I get my lawyer and we figure out how to end the contract. I didn't give a fuck if she had fucking.
All right, so you guys see he's airing out little Kim, child. I said, Lord Kim, if you don't leave these little young ass niggas alone, because all they are going to do is what you see him doing. All right, get you a grown ass, mature man where you ain't got to be trying to pull him up and help him out doing nothing. Because as soon as things go left, these young niggas get right on social media and air you out and air your business. All right. So grown men know how to step off and move on and let you do you and he do him. So yeah, this is a hot ass mess. Said the amount of ish you put me through, bro. Said that I was your biggest fan. Now you take my music down without even a conversation. Said that now I'm ready to cash out. Says that mind you, you have me under contract. So any money that I would be made went to you. Says at this point, you just trying to ish on me for no reason. So bet. So this is what he is saying. All right. Defend you, encourage you, care for you genuinely. It's not even me to disrespect a woman. Said, I'm going to just tell you the truth, but F it. I don't feel like being a grown man today. Says that I'm playing the internet. Good morning. Says that because I'm real live hurt. Y'all don't even know. Child, get over it. So it said that we don't even know what's going to take for these 50-year-old celebs to leave these 20-something situationships alone. They said that now Tayy Brown is claiming that little Kim is blocking his music over his baby mama drama. Says it. So was she his mentor or his ex or his mad ex? Okay, so a lot of people was thinking that she had a relationship with him. They were dating, but things went wrong because he had a situationship with his baby mama. As you guys can see, he has a new baby, so obviously he was messing with someone. But little Kim is mad, probably bitter that she's doing everything to help him, and maybe she felt like he was using her and went out here and had a baby with somebody else and trying to use her as a come up. So she was like, yeah, nigga, I'm not giving you this music, and I got you locked in this contract and would. All right, that's how it is. So maybe she don't need to be messing with these young ass niggas. Keep it business. I always say never mix business with pleasure, but some people don't see it in that way. And when you mix it like that, this is what you wind up with, a mess. Moving on. All right, so Boosie and Kanye West are fighting. I kind of hinted on that this morning in Car Chronicles. Kanye West calls out Boosie and calls him poor in his latest live stream, and Boosie does respond. Boosie read his ass down too. I was like, come through, Boosie, with the good old fashioned read out here, okay? Boosie is the wrong person you want to do all that with because he is a responder. Boosie is a responder, baby. He will let you know. So he let Kanye West know, baby, don't play with me, all right? Play with your mama, but never play with me. So let's get into it. Let's get into what Kanye had to say. All right, here we go. It's coming up.
I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What are you looking from a smell?
Yeah, Boosie gotta stop talking shit.
But he there. That's what he's there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He a piece of shit. He talking shit. But by the way, I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What are you looking from a smell?
Yeah, Boosie gotta stop talking shit.
But he there. That's what he's there to do. They took.
All right, so you see that. Let's get into what Boosie had to say because he did clap back. So Kanye was saying that Boosie's smell broke and all this other stuff. So I guess Kanye feel like his money up like that. I mean, he's supposed to be a billionaire, but he is talking about Boosie and he's talking about his pockets and trying to say that Boosie smells. So Boosie says, "I smell, LOL, never." Said that your mouth smells like a ham and cheese hot pocket when it comes out of the microwave. Said that what you need to do is watch what you tweet, bro. Said that you have sons who look up to you and value your words. Says you just motivated your son to put a schlong in his mouth. Said that you're making your son suspicious of what a schlong tastes like. Said that yay, the professional schlong sucker. So that's what he called him, because y'all remember Kanye just came out the other day to say that while he was growing up that he used to watch Playboy books and emulate with his male cousin what he saw in those books, including putting his mouth on his male cousin at the time. And he's saying that he was 6 years old at the time, and that happened until he was a little bit older. So he was doing that for years. So now that he came out and spoke on that, of course, Boosie was going to use that as a clap back. So y'all see that Boosie clap right on back and let Kanye West know, nigga, don't play with me, because guess what? Okay, you are the professional schlong sucker out here, is what he called him. So hey, I ain't even mad at it, because I keep saying there's no fair words when you're in a fight. If Kanye is out here talking shit, it's only fair that Boosie is able to clap back and say whatever he wants to say, because the goal is always to hit below the belt. All right. That's the goal. That is the goal. If you hurt me, my goal is to hurt you back as much as you, or worse than you hurt me. Okay, ain't no fair words in no damn fight. So shout out to Boosie for clapping back. I ain't even mad at it. All right, moving on. All right, so so y'all remember I told y'all, let me pull this up, let me get back, because this is gonna be like a little petty post. Let me pull this up, because I told y'all I was gonna do something and I actually did it. Okay, so y'all remember we were talking about Tisha when she did that flyer with Wanda's. Let me pull it up. Okay, I made sure to do it today. So y'all remember this flyer? We just talked about it a couple days ago, where she put a flyer up trying to promote Wanda's food truck. So Tisha says, "Come join we at B&J Event Center pop-up at 19th Street, Besma." Okay, says, "Take me back to the Besma Polar sausages, loaded nachos, and Miss Wanda's famous potatoes." Y'all remember this? So me and my petty ass, I told y'all I was going to go to the farmer's market and I was going to ask the people back there in the meat department about some Polar sausages. Okay, and we did that. So let me go ahead and show it. Oh my God, my petty ass. All right, so here we go. This was me today.
Polar?
No, it might be on the.
Is that a such thing as Polish, right?
Yeah, Polish.
Polish. Because I heard somebody say it was polar. I never heard of polar.
I know that, but we don't have it right here.
Okay,
Maybe
so there's no polar. It's Polish sauce.
Polish. Yeah,
right.
I know Polish.
I told y'all I was gonna do it, didn't I? So I went to the farmer's market, child, and I said, "Y'all have Polar sausage." And he was like, "No, it's Polish." I said, "So there's no such thing as Polar sausage, right?" He was like, "No, it's Polish." I was like, "Okay," because somebody told me that they had some Polar sausage. Okay, so they don't make that shit. Apparently, that's not a real thing. Okay. Did I tell you I was gonna do that? And I went in the farm, and I wasn't even thinking about that shit. And I thought about it when I went to the back to the little seafood spot, because I got some seafood stuff while I was in there. And I said, let me go ask them over here about this damn Polar sausage. He was looking at me like, what the fuck? Yo, let me do it one more time. Y'all, I laughed. I got in the car. I laughed so hard about that. I said, Caramel, your ass is fucking crazy.
Polar?
No, it might be on the.
Is that a such thing as Polish, right?
Yeah, Polish.
Polish. Because I heard somebody say it was polar. I never heard of polar.
I know that, but we don't have it right here.
Okay,
Maybe
so there's no polar. It's Polish sauce.
Polish. Yeah,
right.
I know Polish.
I told you I was gonna do it, didn't I? So So apparently people are making up sausages. I was like, what the fuck is a polar sausage? You did like polar bear meat ground up? Like, what the fuck is that? Apparently it's not a real thing now, that I had to go and verify from the meat department back there, okay, that they do not make nor do they have any damn polar sausages, okay? Oh my God. So that is it. I told you I was going to do it, didn't I? And I almost forgot because I was in there trying to get my little seafood stuff that I was going to get from back there in the back. But I said, let me go over here to the little meat side and ask them about these damn polar sausages. And he looked at me like, yeah, no. We don't do that shit in here. Like, no, get from over here with that mess. Get from away from Ryan here talking about some damn polar sausage. Oh my God. So yeah, as you guys can see, child, Tisha says, take me back, honey, to Bessemer. Polar, P-O-L-A-R, sausages, child, loaded nachos, and Miss Wanda's famous potatoes. Come support we, not us, girl. Come support we at B&J event, child, center, pop up on the 19th Street of Bessemer. All right, girl, I told you I was gonna do it. I told you. Oh, I be trying to keep my word. I felt so damn petty, and I laughed a little bit about that shit. I was like, bro. But that's it, y'all. That is it for this pop in. I might try to hit y'all with another video, but I said I have got to show my people this damn video where I did go and ask about these damn sausages. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to share the video and subscribe, okay? Thank you, Bill Wilson, KBR Tyra, and Scorpion Miss, as well as Rose Armstead and Truth TV Podcast. All right? Thank you to all the content creators that stopped by as well, okay? Y'all hit the like button, support, tell a friend, come on over and support and subscribe as well. All right. For those of you, if you're not getting any notifications, please resubscribe to the channel because obviously YouTube is glitching again. That's beyond my control. I do not control that. So if you're finding that you're not getting any of my notifications, that is why. Go back and resubscribe to the channel. And we love to have you on back. All right. Love you guys. And let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.